Okay, first to that big news break here on News 360, and it's another piece to the Augusta Westland tangle. CNN and I have been continuing to get you details of that money trail.
Well, tonight it's the ever-expanding business empire of one of the key men in this, Christian Michel. Christian Michel, named in the Italian Probe report as recipient of 217 crores in kickbacks. Now, the questions being raised are whether Michel did a double deal with the arrested Finmeccanica CEO Giuseppe Orsi. Also, that he used a company, Global FZE, to route money into the UK through a subsidiary company called Betelnut Home Limited.
Yes, between 2010 and 2012, after signing off the Augusta Westland deal, this company called the Global FZE, share patterns has changed dramatically in Christian Michel's favor. Bhupendra Chaubey with our top story tonight.
Sanjeev Julie Tyagi, named in the Italian Probe report in Augusta Westland deal, along with cousin, former Air Chief Shashi Tyagi, as beneficiaries of over 100 crore rupees in kickbacks. Both have outrightly denied all allegations against themselves. But who is this man, Christian Michel, who, according to the same Italian Probe report, was a beneficiary of 60% of 350 crore kickbacks? That's 210 crores.
Christian Michel is the most important link in the entire Augusta Westland deal. He was the one who, according to this Italian Probe report, was the second track that had been organized by the Finmeccanica CEO, Giuseppe Orsi, to ensure that the company manages to get the contract for supplying of 12 VVIP choppers. Now, throughout this report, there are many references to Christian Michel, but surprisingly, there is not much known about who this man is other than what the accused themselves state in this report. Take a look at what the accused say about Michel in this Italian Probe report.
This is a conversation that takes place between Lorenzo, who was head of external affairs for Finmeccanica, with the public prosecutor in Italy.
He has done his work, and that other, Christian Michel, was the one who was put there by ORC as a guarantee. He says, look, 50 goes to you and 50 goes to him.
Briefly, the money goes out from Augusta and goes to ORC. It goes to Husky and goes to Michel. From Michel, it goes to ORC.
From Michel, it goes to ORC, but it doesn't stop with ORC. From ORC, the money goes to political parties that supported him.
The big questions. Was Christian Michel sharing his kickbacks with Finmeccanica CEO Giuseppe Orsi? Was Christian Michel the front for Finmeccanica to pay off politicians in Italy? How is it that Italian authorities questioned everyone but didn't even ask for interrogation of Christian Michel if he was a major beneficiary of the kickbacks? More strangely, on the Registrar of Company website in India, there is one Christian Michel with a DIN number 02657302. Date of birth 12 December 1961. But any further information about this Michel is blocked.
The business empire of Christian Michel really is a maze. Let's try and make some sense of how this maze was really working. According to the Italian Probe report, Christian Michel floats a Dubai-based company called Global Services Free Zone Enterprise. This is a company which has on its board of directors individuals named Christian Splid, Sahil Prakash Mehra and Somya Mehra. Sahil and Somya are two siblings. Then see how the shareholding pattern really is changing. This is a company which gets incorporated in the name of this woman, Christian Splid. She is a Danish citizen. She was the only shareholder on the 17th of October 2009. At that point, she held all 50 ordinary shares. Rather dramatically, 6 months later, when the annual returns are filed, Splid is holding 50 ordinary shares. What is happening to the other two individuals, the Mehra brothers and sisters? Both Somya and Sahil now are also holding 50 ordinary shares. This implies that they have become the majority shareholders. In October 2011, at the time of next annual return, Christian Michel's Global Services Free Zone Enterprises comes on board. And how does he end up controlling this other subsidiary company? Well, he starts using a pseudonym, David Nigel John Sims, and see how dramatically the entire shareholding pattern has changed. Out of nowhere, David Nigel John Sims, who's actually Christian Michel, has acquired 50,000 shares. 20,000 shares were Christian Splid, and between these two brothers and sisters, it's 30,000. The bottom line, the main conclusion, David Nigel John Sims, born December 12, 1961, ends up acquiring the majority stake through his Dubai-based company into the UK subsidiary. What that really brings us to is that this is the man who really has all the answers to the questions in the Augusta-Westland deal. Old-timers who've been looking at him closely say that his real USP is his ability to manage the defense establishment in India, something which he inherited from his father, Michael Wolfgang, who was also a veteran of defense deals in India. So if the investigators need to find out where exactly 217 crores went from Christian Michel, he's the one who needs to be questioned. In New Delhi, Bhupendra Chaubey.